What's going on, guys? It's Colin, and I'm doing a bit of a guitar demo vlog here for you today, give you a bit of an update. I've been promising this for a long time, but I finally settled on my amplifier and I picked it up about a week ago now, and I've been playing around with it. Great amp, and we'll go through all of that, but I've been focused a lot on acoustic music for the last month or so, getting a set ready that I played at a private party on the weekend, and it was at a friend's house. I have the whole thing on video, although the audio quality is pretty poor, simply because, well, I tried to record using my Yeti and mic the room, but Audacity crashed, which Audacity loves to do, so I don't have better quality audio. Do a video, and I'm going to try and find some excerpts from that I can, where the crowd noise wasn't too bad, so I can kind of post it at the end of this video. But first off, I'm going to talk about my electric guitar. I'll do a more in-depth setup on my acoustics, maybe later this month. I want to get some work done on my Martin. I have a Martin and a Taylor acoustic. But anyway, we're going to talk about the electric. Here in the background, you can actually see my old pawn shop electric. It's like a Court model that I paid $100 and some for. It's not a very good guitar. It plays okay. Pickups don't sound so hot. The tuners are shot. Needs some work, but it's passable. But what I really want to talk about is the new Gibson Les Paul Studio 2012 that I have, as well as my Traynor amp, my new amp. So I'm going to show you all of that, as well as the strings and picks and all that kind of stuff that I use, because I know that on these types of videos, people tend to have lots of questions. So, without further ado, let's get to the guitar, shall we? Alright, so first off, we have the guitar. Pardon the fridge and the mess in the background. But that is my guitar. That is a Gibson Les Paul Studio 2012. It's got some nice features that I'm going to talk about. And here is the amplifier that I have landed on. And that is made by Traynor, which is a great Canadian company. That is the YCS, their custom special 90 combo. So it's a 2x12 and a 90-watt combo amp. Has lots of great tones, all tubes, and I'm going to take you through some of the tones. There's probably too many for me to demonstrate in one video, but man, it's an awesome amp. It's actually switchable, so you can run it in 25-watt mode or also in 90-watt mode, and I am at home, so it is running in 25-watt mode. It can still make glasses and all kinds of stuff dance on the table when I play it at about half volume, so this thing is incredibly loud and sounds awesome. So that is the amp, Les Paul Studio 2012. Can't really fit it on the frame from here. Beautiful guitar. I love the way that plays. Absolutely thrilled about it. And also, we'll take a quick look at a couple of products. So those are the strings I'm using. I'll move the pick here. I'm using Ernie Ball, regular Slinkies. I've actually tried out the Cobalt as well, which is they're pretty cool. Feel a little bit different, so for now it's regular Slinkies, and I'm running 10 through 46. Those are nickel wound, custom gauge, Ernie Ball, great strings. I've also tried Gibson Bright Wires and a number of other brands, but Ernie Ball seems to be getting the job done for me. Also, what I like to use is this GHS FastFret, and what it is string cleaner and like lubricant. Basically, I'll pop this thing open and show it to you. By the way, I'm not paid to endorse any of these products, but what it is, it's basically a solid, almost like a block of soap or something. But you rub that up and down your strings, and then you use the cloth that they provide to clean off the strings. You can see I've got lots of crap on there. This cloth that comes with it kind of sucks and leaves little fuzz balls on your guitar strings. But anyway, that is definitely a very good product, and it helps in flying up and down the neck. It really does a good job. Definitely give that a try if you're a guitar player. And on finally to the pick that I have been using, and I've tried out lots, but this is an awesome pick. It is the Dava Control Original Nylon, and you can see those ridges. This thing's great to hold on to. I use it for playing acoustic, electric, everything all in one great pick. And what's cool about this is if you hold it up like that, then it's flexible in the middle. And hold it like that, it's nice for soft strumming. If you hold it more towards the middle of those grooves, then it's like a medium gauge pick. And then if you choke up on it, then it acts a lot like if you've ever seen like a jazz pick. It's got a pointy tip. Anyway, you can go from strumming softly to playing, well, I'm not a super fast player by any stretch of the imagination, but definitely clean picking. So that is pretty much it for the guitar and what I'm using. I'll move on to my pedals, and I'm to the point now where I will have to invest in a pedal board. First are the foot switches. The one on the left is... that comes with the Traynor amp. The left switch is a channel select. So that amp has 2 channels, a clean channel and a gain channel. And then the switch on the right of that one, to the right of that is actually a boost switch. So you can add extra gain. There's basically 3 levels of gain. Kind of like a 3-channel amp. It's a clean and then a gain channel. But also on the clean channel, it has a switch that... it's called the USA Brit switch, and basically what it does is it changes the position of the tone controls in relation to the gain. So you can actually get a little bit of a crunchy sound out of your clean channel with that USA Brit switch. I prefer to use it in sort of the clean USA mode, and then I'll go through how I add a few effects. I really don't have too much. And then the foot switch on the right, I'm only using the leftmost 2 buttons on that, and that is to engage or disengage my effects loop on the amp, and the middle one, switch number 2, is reverb, so it turns the reverb on and off. Now onto the pedals. I have an Ibanez digital delay / echo pedal. I run it in delay mode. You can kind of see the dial settings there, although it doesn't really matter. But anyway, that's my digital delay. That's actually run through the effects loop, and that's the only thing I have going through the effects loop right now. The second pedal I have is an Ibanez Tube Screamer. That is the TS9. That's a 50th anniversary edition of the pedal, and it adds a little bit of, well, it can add anywhere from a little bit to a lot of extra drive. I kind of use it at about 11 o'clock or so, drive-wise. Tone pretty neutral, and I mess around with the level just so that I get an even sound when I go from clean to adding some boost to it. And I'll take you through how that sounds as well. And then finally, I do have a wah pedal. That's a Crybaby Classic by Dunlop. Great pedal. And I don't use the wah a whole lot, but it comes in handy sometimes. So basically that's it for the guitar setup, strings, all of that good stuff. I'll cut out to a different angle, and I'll play some sounds for you anyway. And also at the end of this, I might tack on, if I can find a couple of decent songs or 1 or 2 from the acoustic set on the weekend that was video recorded with crappy audio, then I'll throw it on here as well. But first, let's play some electric. Okay, so we're just going to go through some sounds here. Right now I've got it set in the neck position, so the standard Les Paul setup, 3-position switch. The top position, playing on the neck. Middle position, on the bridge. Middle position, it's both. And in the bottom position, playing just on the bridge. Volume and tone control, volume for the bridge, volume for the neck, tone for the bridge, tone for the neck, etc. Again, standard Les Paul setup. I'll show you a couple of cool features here, but we'll just play some sounds. This is on the clean channel. First, I'll play without the expander switch. I like having it on at all times, playing my clean sounds. Okay, neck position. I'm going to turn on the expander for the rest of this demo, which increases the response in the high end and the low end. It just brightens up the sound and makes it sound fuller to my ears, so I play like that. Position, just a combo of the 2 pickups. I roll the treble off a little bit on the bridge and run it at about maybe 6 volume, 7, 8 volume on the neck pickup. So now that I have my strap back on, so we're just out of the bridge pickup now. Typically play there for my clean sound. I play in the middle on both pickups or in the neck if I'm playing clean. Now in the middle position, I'll turn on the Tube Screamer so that you can hear. First, no Tube Screamer. And then we'll add a little bit of crunch with that Tube Screamer. Like that. You can do a little bit of lead on that as well. the gain up that high, but you can get some really heavy tones out of this thing. So, that's all the gain. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Now on the gain channel, I can just engage the tube screamer for a lead and kind of go up to the treble position. So you kind of get some idea. Now, what I really like is we're going to go back to the clean channel. And on this guitar, the volume pots are push-pull. So I pull up on this, go to the neck position, and now what I have is a single coil. So it splits the coil, and that gives me the ability to kind of get some Stratocaster type sounds out of it. In the middle, both as single coil at this point. Yeah, you can go and run just on the bridge single coil as well. I mean, all the combinations work. I just prefer to... I gotta turn up the volume a bit, but... So that's really twangy. I don't like running with the coils tapped just on the bridge pickup. I always play in the middle or the neck pickup. It's a nice creamier sound, but you know, I can kind of run in the middle, bit of tube screamer. You can get a little bit of that Strat tone, you know. The Hendrix chord, and I can't play anything like Jimi Hendrix, but you know, I can always try for fun, right? So just kind of in the key of D on the bridge pickup for a second. Or we can engage the tube screamer. Go to the middle position, give you a bit creamier sound. Gives you an idea of what this thing can do. lots of great sounds. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And so basically, I'm going to have hopefully some footage from the acoustic show. I'll find something to use. Again, audio's poor. Hope you enjoyed it, and if so, let me know. Any questions, leave a comment, and I'll do my best to answer them all as always. And yeah, you know, I'm just kind of trying to learn a bit more electric guitar, a bit of lead guitar, just to kind of play some blues rock, and that sort of thing, and not feel like a total failure every time I try and solo on anything. So I've been learning a bit. If you're interested in kind of following along as I learned, let me know as well. There's some good resources that I might share with you, or that I can share with you around, you know, how to get some free lessons and some great information. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Cheers. We'll talk soon.
Love song from the 90s. Shorty get down to the floor. Baby got moving all over town. Don't think couple much ground. Got me by there's a project every day. Away. I can't keep it out of my mind. I think about the girl all the time. East side to the west side. There's a bad guy. There's no surprise. She got to six cash. Shouting up the cash. Fast with guns to gas. By no means average. She's all that she's got to have.